fuck out of here. And you doing that jump thing like that, that shoulder thing that you do, like, fuck out of here. And the squirrel is looking at you like, what? What? Okay? Bitch, what? And they look, you really don't know if it's a squirrel. Because depending on what neighborhood you are in up here, because I can't tell you how many times I done been in the city and have seen these rats look like squirrels. They so fucking big and large and in charge Marge. Okay? So I'm noticing that, like, is there some sort of species gentrification happening? Because now the squirrels look bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. These motherfuckers look like Disney characters. There's, like, all these different species of birds. They are, like, in my neighbor's yard looking for, like, sticks, and they're building their little homes. And I'm like, is this because we inside? Like, I left the window cracked in my bedroom just because, like, I just feel like sometimes I just need the fresh air. And at like 4 a.m, I just hear birds, like, they're going the fuck off. They are going off. Even right now, like, if I go outside, like, birds are going off, bitch. They're like, yes, bitch. Reclaiming my time, hoes. Okay? Like, I just find it amazing. I was on a FaceTime little group chat with Herschel and Mercy, and I look up and I'm just marveling because I'm like, wow, the sky is clear. Like, I am seeing this star is so bright and vivid that, like, bitch, I'm wondering to myself, like, is that a plane? You know, because sometimes you can see the lights from the plane, but it was a fucking star, bitch. And so, you know, I don't know, like, even for those of you who live in the city, like, go on your roof and just really take into account, like, how dialed down things are. And just take a moment and meditate in of just, like, wherever you live, just open the window a little bit. You could hear that, like, these motherfuckers is happy that we are inside. And who could blame them? You know, one friend tweeted something this week, asking about dreams and was anyone having more vivid dreams lately? And I thought to myself, and I was like, you know what? I have been. And I'm probably one of those people that for a lot of times when I sleep, it's not that you don't dream, you just don't remember your dream. You know, somewhere between the REM, rapid eye movement portion of your dream and whatever level of dream state that you're in, and kind of the memory and your consciousness level, that all dictates as to whether or not you are remembering your actual dream. So it's never that you lack vision. It's never that you lack dreams. It is your ability to remember them based on your cognitive alertness during whatever stage of sleep you exist in. And yes, sleep does actually have stages, right? Which is where the term random eye movement, where the REM part of your sleep exists from. Sleep has stages. So that is why they do tell you to just kind of be cognizant about what you eat and the timing that you eat, because it is not that they are worried about what kind of bad dreams you're going to have, but because your body is still very much alert during that time, because the digestive process is still taking place, the kind of vision or dreams that you have will be affected because of your body's ability to be doing multiple things at once. Your body should be in a regenerative state when sleeping. which is not able to happen when it's in a digestive state. Which is the reason why they tell you don't eat at certain times knowing that you're going to go to bed, blah, da, 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 right? But I thought to myself, my dreams, I'm remembering my dreams. And, you know, a lot of my dreams I always associate with being some sort of vision, some sort of something speaking to me from the unconscious, you know. So I'm not really big on reading or interpreting dreams, but if a dream sticks out to me, if a vision sticks out to me, I definitely feel like it's for a reason. And I try to, you know, see if there are any, you know, correlations to what is an interpretation of a dream versus my conscious state and, you know, whatever, and what's happening in my life. And I've been having like really vivid dreams, and they have all been kind of from this place of abundance and not lacking, but getting abundance, like more, like the place of just not wanting more, but subsequently having the responsibility of more and what that will mean. You know, what will I do with it? What will be my response? And, you know, one of the things that I cherish the most is the fact that I have you guys that I consider not just people who listen to the show, but actual supporters and friends. We can hold each other accountable. You know, having these dreams or these visions led me to kind of think about what is God going to do in my life next, you know? What is God going to do in my life next? So in my mind, I've been thinking again, like not just abundance, but what am I going to do with it? How am I going to use that abundance to then shift the narrative, shift the wave? I would like, you know, even if it's just the pebble and a small ripple in the wave, I want to be able to create some sort of wave, you know, energetically cause the shift. So one of the things that I had to acknowledge when I was kind of thinking and, you know, because you can, if you are somebody who subscribes to certain theories, you can say, well, okay, you know, well, abundance means I'm going to have more. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this, which is all well and good because that part exists and that's great. But I've always thought about it from the standpoint of not just what it is, but what I'd be able to do with it from a responsibility standpoint. You know, I think a lot of us think of our dreams or our visions from a standpoint of what does it mean and not necessarily, okay, so with this gift or with whatever this is, how will I be responsible? You know, I realized that, I think we have to know that visions are, and visions that you place on your life, dreams that you've placed on your life, because I think it's important that we acknowledge that in order to take an idea or a dream to a vision, because dream and vision are two different things. So that's number one, is to acknowledge that when we speak of dreams versus visions, one is action, one is inaction. One is action, one is inaction, for sure. And even the Bible, speaks about the difference between Joel having a dream versus his vision. Where he says, your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions. The very fact that Joel writes dreams and visions will come to indicate that they are not one and the same. Right? See, one can marvel at dreams because dreams have the ability to be prophetic, depending on what you do with it. While the person who's having a vision, that is more of a connection to a spiritual being. So if a dream comes true 100% of the time, and if they completely agree with even me, with biblical doctrine, you wouldn't be able to equate a dream and a vision. But you have to understand that those two find their very roots in the unnormative. One of the lasting differences between a dream and a vision is that a dream is birthed in the head. A vision is birthed in the heart. Now, I know that may sound like those two are the opposite of each other. But the reason why a dream is called such is because it is birthed in the head. A vision comes from the connection of the spirit in the heart. I saw someone tweet this week that oh, if you don't come out of this with a side hustle or a new hobby or this or that. And I just thought to myself, see, there goes someone who lacks vision. It's not necessary that you pounce away at anything right now, to be honest with you, other than, doing what you can. I don't think beating yourself up for, not learning how to speak Mandarin right now is something that is going to really just bother you on your deathbed. I don't think so. I think it's okay for you to have visions for yourself. I think it's okay for you to have dreams for yourself. I think it's okay for you to work towards either one. The reason why I acknowledge the difference between the two is because for me, the visions that I have on my life will never cease. I will always be working towards them because those are births from my spirit. Those are things that I feel that without a shadow of a doubt are part of my divine purpose. Now, my dreams, those are more head related. Just things that I think would be great for me, Maybe things that I'm good at, maybe things that I like. I think in order for you to be a visionary right now, you have to kind of get into the context of where we are right now. We don't control much. We don't have much say. But I think that we could all get present and try to stay present. I think we can all kind of energetically acknowledge